No, we'll just see how that goes over the next few days.
How much does that impact you kind of having that pop up, today?
I think it's kind of a next man up mentality, and that's kind of how we've taken it this morning. Obviously, those are two players we like, we feel strongly about, who are contributors to this team. But we have to assume and move forward as if they won't be with us, and then we will we've already reassessed and said, hey, we're going to do this, this, and this, and prepare for the next guy to play and contribute, and that's the plan moving forward.
For Austin, I guess in particular, I think he was supposed to be your starting left tackle. Do you have a plan for what would be your left tackle plan if he can't go?
Yeah, we've talked about that as a staff. We got a few different options. We've got multiple players who've played over on the left and on the right, so we'll work a few different combinations today and see what that looks like in practice, and talk about it over the next few days. There's an opportunity to get both guys back, so we'll see how it goes.
How has Greg Little done since he arrived?
I think Greg's done a nice job. I think Greg's worked hard to learn the offense, to learn the terminology. He's a hard-working kid. He's taken in all the information and then tried to apply it in practice and in games. And I think he's had some bright moments the couple weeks that he's been here. And we're just going to continue to work with him and develop him.
We saw Liam kind of early in camp, and I think he got banged up at some point. Where is he maybe health-wise? Is he ready to contribute week one if you need him to be?
Liam's day-to-day. He's doing everything he can to get back out there as quickly as he can. And we'll try to, or he'll try to get out there as soon as he can. That's where he's at.
Are Javon Holland and Preston Williams fully good to go in practice this week?
You'll see both of them at practice today. Both have worked to deal with their situations, injuries. Worked hard and have rehabbed, and they'll both be out of practice today.
I want to clarify something a minute ago, and maybe this is just me, so you'll have to forgive me. But I think a minute ago you said there's an opportunity to get both guys back. Does that mean that it's possible, underline the word possible, that Jackson and or Shaheen might be able to play on Sunday?
It's possible, yes. I think, under the protocol, it's possible.
I know you've talked about it a little bit in the past with vaccination and whatnot. Obviously, we knew that Shaheen was not vaccinated. How do you kind of approach that situation where a player tests positive or close contact and that may impact the team for a variety of reasons for that?
I think I would never question, Adam's commitment to the team. I think guys have a decision to make. They make it. We support it, and we move forward. And I think that's how teams work. So never going to question his commitment. Never going to question any player's commitment. I think it's a personal decision. Someone that I support, and we deal with whatever happens after that.
This past weekend, or I guess this current weekend is Labor Day weekend. Did you have any message to your guys, about traveling or doing different things back home during this weekend?
I told them to be safe. Told them it's probably not in their best interest to just lay on a couch for 3 days. So, get up, get out, get a workout in, go over the game plan a little bit, but enjoy themselves and spend time with their families, but be smart. I think that was kind of the message, and I think our guys did that.
You get the sense guys are coming back now feeling refreshed and now ready to ramp up ahead of week 1.
I mean, yeah, there's excitement in the room. I think with this opponent, the opportunity to play, a division game, a team like this on the road. It's. I think guys are excited to practice, to prepare for this opportunity, and I think that's what it's about. It's about preparation, and if we prepare the right way, we'll give ourselves the best chance to have some success. And I think the focus is on the preparation.
The last time the Dolphins beat the Patriots, and I think I have this stat right. It was in my story, so I hope it's right. It said that Tua's longest completion in that ball game was 15 yards. Obviously, you ran the ball very effectively that particular day. How much better prepared do you think Tua is to create explosive plays this season as opposed to last season?
I think Tua's a better player. I think he's worked hard. I think he's made a lot of improvement. I think every game is a little bit different, Joe. I mean, I really do. I think it's every game, the ebbs and flows of the game, what's working, what's not working, where the matchups are. I mean, the weather. I mean, there's a lot of things that play into that. So, yeah, I mean, we always want, to create explosive plays. We want to limit them defensively. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if you, but every game's a little bit different. And I think at the end of the day, the quarterback wants to, have command of the offense, move the football, protect the football, and to me, that's playing well.
I want to ask you about slow starts, something that has been, it's happened in this franchise before you even got here. There have been years when the team has started slow and then picked up steam as the season went along. What's your message to the players in terms of the importance of starting fast? And is there anything you as a head coach can do to try to, get this team on track early?
I think you always want to start fast. I mean, it's all about, preparation. We're ready to go and we prepare. It gives us the best chance to execute. Again, every year is a little bit different, and we're not really thinking about previous years. We're thinking about today and what's in front of us, and the preparation, for this week that will just give us an opportunity or a chance to potentially have good execution on Sunday. But you can't have one without the other, and I think our players know that, and that's where the focus is right now, not on previous years or not on previous years, more on right now, today, and we always want to start fast. Every drill, every period, every meeting, every walkthrough, we always want to start fast. But I think the preparation is a big part of starting fast.
Patriots spent a lot of money in free agency in the offseason. How much of an impact do you think those players will have for the Patriots, and how surprising was it to you to see that happen, that strategy?
I think they'll have a significant impact. I mean, there's some very good players there at the tight end position, defensively. So yeah, I think they'll have a significant impact. I mean, I think they're good players. I think they're guys that could potentially be featured on both sides of the ball and in the kicking game as well. And they complement a lot of the players they already have on the team. They fit, kind of, what Bill and his staff are trying to do. And yeah, I think they're good additions. And it'll be a competitive game. They got a good team. They're well coached. And we're going to have to prepare the right way and execute the right way if we're going to have success.
Ryan, what made Jamal Perry the choice to be the COVID replacement from the practice squad, when considering you guys already have 12 DBs on the active roster?
Well, Jamal, somebody who we have a lot of history with. We think he can help us. And at the end of the day, we're going to do what we feel is best for the team. And, we want to, bring guys up who can help us. And we felt that way about him, so we brought him up.
Go back to what you mentioned earlier about trying a couple different offensive line combinations. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Jesse was probably going to pencil in at the right side of the offensive line. What's your philosophy on maybe moving multiple guys to try to get the best 5 versus just replacing the one guy? I know some coaches think differently on that.
Get the best 5. I mean, that would be my initial answer. I mean, there's a lot that goes into that, but you want your best 5 players out there. I think we've had a few different combinations, so I think from a communication standpoint, we should be the guys should have worked together in some different roles. So my first thought would be to get the best 5 guys out there and take it from there.
I noticed with Perry, so you brought up one COVID replacement with 2 spots. The idea behind that?
Wait and see.
One might be coming back, or might be expected to come back sooner. Or?
Wait and see.
What stands out to you about maybe Jalen Waddle's summer and maybe how early he could be a key contributor for you guys?
I mean, I think Jalen's worked hard. I think he's gotten better over the course of the training camp. I think he's smart. I think he's tough. I think it's important to him. I think he prepares the right way, and I think when you put all of those things together, it gives you an opportunity to play well and be in the right spots, and gives you an opportunity to execute. So I think we've got a lot of guys in that who've done those things, and we just got to put it all together. I mean, that's kind of what training camp's all about. That's what this week's all going to be all about, and I think that's where our focus is right now.
Is there something that jumps out about Gaskin in terms of what he's better at now than he was when he first arrived in the building?
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is protection. I think he's really worked hard at that, and made that a part of his game where he's not a guy that we got to take out in those situations. So that's the first thing that comes to mind, and then just his professionalism. I mean, this is a guy who's in early, out late, doing extras. Whether it's jugs, whether it's running routes, whether it's film study, and all the work that he puts in. Again, all the preparation that he goes through. It gives him an opportunity to have some success on the practice field, and then hopefully in games. So he's done a nice job.
I know you've done it a few times. It's your 3rd year here, but just going up to Foxborough, playing the Patriots, given your history, still add any significance for you?
I mean, it's a good team, well coached. I was there a long time. I think as the years pass, I'm a Miami Dolphin. That's kind of where I'm that's where I'm at. So we go up there. We're going up there to play a tough, competitive team, and we're gonna compete as well. So there's no. It's a road game in a tough environment. It's a good team that's well coached, and we've got to prepare the right way to give ourselves a chance to have success. So no, there's no nostalgia or anything like that.
Final question.
All right, thank you, guys.